Many companies out there, such as Gillette Razors, Neutrogena Cosmetics, and CoverGirl Cosmetics, constantly test on animals. How would you feel if the only reason you were brought onto this earth was to constantly be poked and prodded with needles for the sole purpose to improve such products? Then, when you were done being poked and prodded, you were sent back into your room to wait to see what would happen to you, to wait to see if you got sick or even died. My name is Nicole Mazaki, and today I am here to talk about no longer testing on animals in this country. Let's find out when and where this abuse is happening. We as buyers of these animal-tested products need to get these companies who make these products to stop testing on animals. People need to see facts on animal testing. According to PETA.org homepage, every year, more than 100 million animals, including mice, rats, frogs, dogs, cats, hamsters, rabbits, guinea pigs, monkeys, fish, and birds, are killed in laboratories for biological lessons, medical training, curiosity-driven experimentation, and chemical, drug, food, and cosmetic testing. The fact that there happens to be animals on the list that are pets in our everyday life just seems so wrong to me. Animals that we have relationships with in our everyday lives. Because of those products that supposedly need to be tested on animals, these animals die. In addition to torturing animals, the drugs that these companies use to torture the animals have not been approved by the FDA. According to Toxicity Testing, the search for an in vitro alternative to animal testing, while current toxicity testing plays an extremely important role in drug development, it is not without room for improvement, with major disadvantages including costs, false negative, false positive results, and a large number of animals used in the process. If we are spending all this money on animal testing and harming all of these animals in the process for most of these products to not be approved, what is the purpose of testing, harming, killing these animals? We need to stop animal testing, especially if most of the products that are being tested are not available for purchase. Now that we see facts on animal testing, let us see alternatives to testing on animals but still being able to get our products. There are many alternatives to seeing if products are alright for humans to use other than animal testing, and we are going to go over some of those alternatives. According to an article from Nevis.org entitled Alternatives, there are ways to see if products are good for humans other than animal testing. One of those ways is in vitro, which is a test tube method, and models based on human cell and tissue cultures. Another one is computer models and simulations. And another one is stem cell and genetic testing methods. Here we have methods that will no longer harm or kill millions of animals each year. If these methods use actual DNA, you would assume that they would be more accurate than testing on animals whose DNA is not exactly like our human DNA. Nevis.org also says alternative scientific tests that are often more reliable than animal tests. The use of human tissue in toxicity testing is more accurate than the animal models. Studies have shown that the methods suggested by NEVA create a better all-around scenario. By testing products not on animals and doing it the scientific ways, we create safer products for humans and we save millions of animals in the process. Now that we have gone over the processes besides animal testing, let's visualize how it will not be testing on animals. Animal testing has gone down some in schooling, but not so much in companies who produce goods that need to be tested. Imagine how much better it would be if animal testing was completely gone and we saved all those animals in the process. According to NEVA, 95% of medical schools around the U.S. have completely replaced the use of animal laboratories. If medical schools across the U.S. are getting rid of animal testing, why wouldn't companies who produce these products get rid of animal testing? By having the scientific methods done in schools, the people who are graduating are learning these scientific methods and could go on to these companies and show us how it could be done. You would be amazed at how many companies and products you use in your everyday life test on animals. According to VitaCompassion.org, these companies test their products on animals. Blistex, CoverGirl Cosmetics, Gillette, Playtex Products, Oral-B, Neutrogena Cosmetics, and so many more. Out of these companies I've named, how many of you have used these company products? That means that you are using products that have harmed or killed animals animals that are considered to be pets to people. Now, when you go to buy something, maybe just check on the back to see if it was tested on animals. Because if it was not tested on animals, it would say it right on the back. Take a stand against animal testing. Inform people of the animals that are harmed and killed every day. Tell them the alternatives on animal testing and how they are actually better than testing on animals. And then last, inform them of the different companies who test on animals so they do not buy their products. Now, when you think about these animals who are being tested on, would you rather them be what they're supposed to be, pets and animals of nature? Or do you want to think of them as tests only to be used to be harmed or killed? I, for one, am no longer going to buy products that test on animals because I feel it is immoral and wrong that these animals go through this process of being harmed or even killed so I can smell better with perfume or make my hair nicer with hairspray, when there are companies who sell similar products and do not test on animals. Thank you for your time.